Simplify the following polynomial expression. So the first thing I'll notice is we are finding the sum of those two polynomials, and we're finding the difference here. But before we can find the difference, we need to find the product. So let's first start by multiplying 5x times 4x squared, and that gives us 20x to the third. 5x times positive x is positive 5x squared. 5x times negative 1 is negative 5x. Let's change colors and then distribute the 3. 3 times 4x squared is 12x squared. And you know what? I'm going to save myself some time. I get a 12x squared. So I'm going to put it directly underneath the 5x squared. So that way I have like terms lined up vertically. 3 times x is positive 3x. So I'm going to line it underneath the negative 5x since those are like terms. And then 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. That does not have like terms. So then I'm going to add my like terms together here. And we get 20x to the third. 5 plus 12 is 17. X to the second. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2x minus 3. So that's what we get when we find the product of those last two polynomials. Now, I've got this subtraction sign. There's a couple different ways to handle this, but in my mind, I want to get rid of the subtraction sign and turn it into an addition sign to make this a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is distribute a negative 1 to all of these terms, and then we can treat this as a plus sign. So if we multiply everything in here by negative 1, obviously it's just going to make the sign the opposite of what it is initially. So negative 1 times 20 is negative 20. Negative 1 times 17 is negative 17. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. And now finally, we are just adding all of the like terms. So let's do this all at once. So let's start with 5x to the third. I can add it with negative 2x to the third and with negative 20x to the third. So what is 5 minus 2 minus 20? That should be negative 17. So we know it's not this. We know it's not this. Next, let's combine the 4x squared with the 3x squared and the negative 17x squared. So that's 7 minus 17, so that gives us negative 10x squared. 6x minus 7x plus 2x. So 6 minus 7 is negative 1, plus 2 is positive 1x. Still hasn't given us the final correct answer. To do that, we're going to do negative 3 plus 9 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So that matches up with this answer here.